Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Alyssa Livingston. Tonight, Rebel Drama presents to you The 11th by David LeMaster. The play tells the story of the morning of 9/11 through the point of view of a high school. Considering recent events, we'd like to ask at this time for a moment of silence for those who lost their life yesterday evening in Paris, France. Thank you. At this time, we'd like to ask that all first responders and military men in service, or men and women, stand, please. Thank you. We'd also like to thank the Board of Education, our principal, and the faculty and staff here at ECHS for their support. And without further ado, the 11th.
A routine trip.
I'm an actress.
She goes back and forth.
I had a workshop.
We ran late that day.
Because you missed the exit.
But it was early.
Only 8:30.
That is early.
You teach at 7:30 now.
That's now. Back then, I taught night classes at the college. I normally wouldn't get up until 10.
Anyway, we ran late.
10 o'clock. The good old days.
It was his fault.
Right.
So he let me off at curbside.
I parked the car in short-term parking.
And I raced to the screeners.
They were bored.
Just put the keys in the box.
This guy took his cup of coffee right through the metal detector.
Someone in front of me beeped.
The guard searching for coffee creamer as a joke.
So I had to rush to reach the gate in time.
I thought I was going to be able to tell her goodbye.
They called for first-class passengers and those who needed assistance.
I got there, out of breath, just as they called.
But I'd seen it on TV.
They had the sound turned down.
The people were gathered in front of the news, pointing.
They replayed the tape.
I think we saw the second one live.
It couldn't have been. This guy in front of us, he said it was a second plane, like it was no big deal.
But we knew a plane had hit.
I said, that's a coincidence.
You made it a history lesson.
A plane hit the Empire State Building in 1945.
See?
It was a big one, a B-24. It got lost in a fall.
So we didn't know what to do.
I mean, this kind of thing had happened before.
There were two planes.
I know. We were rushed. We didn't understand
The significance. I called my mother.
Hello?
I wanted her to stay home.
A plane hit the World Trade Center.
I didn't want her to go at all.
What time is it?
Are you still asleep?
No. I was still asleep.
Should I get on the plane?
Why not?
A plane hit
We can't live our lives in fear.
You're right, but...
Things like this happen all the time.
Mom, but it's a...
Don't be scared.
So I got on.
She woke me up.
I thought she was watching the news.
I didn't have the television on.
We weren't thinking at the time.
It made sense at the time.
I had just introduced a new mathematical concept. I was bored. I was asleep. You were asleep? You're boring. I'm not boring. Yes, you are. No, math is boring.
I think it's fun. See? But you put me to sleep.
Great. So I'm boring.
She wrote X's to Y's, Y's to Z on the board.
You remember?
I remember all my lessons.
You must have a photographic memory. I have a photographic memory. Oh, shut up. Anyways, I stood by the board.
X's to Y,
Right, that, and we stone hit it.
I've been in the office.
They had the TV on there. It was a school day. So I was teaching. They hit the World Trade Center. That's terrible. I have to take it, please. We're not stopping.
But people are dying.
People die every day.
I can't concentrate.
What's new about that? Now back to work. It's not fair we can't watch it on TV. Life's not fair.
But all those
good.
Joe, turn on the television.
I'm at the office. I don't have a television.
Well, turn on the radio.
I'm working, Susan.
Terrorists to the World Trade Center.
What are you talking about?
Just turn on the radio.
It's on. It's on.
Smoke is pouring from the tower.
2 planes hit.
Single engine?
Passenger jets.
Impossible.
Someone just leapt from a window.
Let me get this straight. Two?
Yes, Joseph, for heaven's sake, 2 planes.
This could have been an accident.
No, we're under attack.
Call the school. Get the kid.
But what
The
about-
kid. We have to be together.
Don't leave me.
Call myself.
But Joe.
I'm going to the school, all right? Tell them I'm on my way.
I sat next to an Arab on the plane.
I am not an Arab. I am Latino.
I didn't know that.
You could have asked.
I didn't want to be rude.
So you sat and stared.
Well,
It's okay. You're not the only one.
well, you look too, wouldn't you?
No, I wouldn't. I'm not an Arab. I am Latino.
You could tell.
Sure.
How? One is a slightly darker shade of brown.
You're profiling.
My life could be in danger. Still what? You're the same, wouldn't you?
I watched you board the plane, and I saw it pull away.
So there I was, next to this Arab.
Not an Arab.
The guy I thought was an Arab.
There I was, on a plane full of people staring at me.
They say Arabs did it.
Not an Arab.
You're a towelhead.
Oh, what?
You're being prejudiced.
Well, so are you.
No, I am not. I said I sat next to an Arab and it scared me. That's all.
Well, it scared me too.
It scared all of us.
How could it scare you? You're one of them.
They turned up the TV monitors in the airport.
President Bush just left a grade school where he'd been reading to children.
And that's when I realized it was terrorists.
And in a brief statement to the press, he acknowledged a deliberate attack.
And the first thing I thought was, I'm glad I'm not president, because I want to nuke them. All of them. The whole Arab world.
Sister Wyatt. Oh, come on, Teach. We want to turn on the TV. No. Please, Miss Sharp? No. How come? Because we don't need any more distractions. Then I'm going back to the office. Damn. We're under attack. We're not under attack? New York is under attack. You're communist. Don't be ridiculous. You are. You're too untrained your daughter to turn on the TV. Watch what, Amy? The news. We know the news. We've been under attack. If anything else concerns us, we'll hear about it. How? An angel will come down from heaven. I don't know, Julie, but we'll hear what we have to hear.
I want to know about my daughter.
Yes, Mr. Smith.
What class is she in?
Math.
I'm coming to get her.
Please hold. Ma'am. Yes, it's apparent.
Tell them everything's fine.
He's coming for his kid.
No.
He won't be the only one.
Nobody leave.
Well, maybe the next one on the internet.
We have half an hour till class changes.
We have no right to keep these kids here.
We'll shelter in place. Nobody leaves, therefore no one can.
My name is Private First Class James Barnes. I was in history class on September 11th, 2001
The difference of X minus Y. I was little when I shot Kennedy.
Who shot Kennedy?
The sum of X plus Y.
The government is Lee Harvey Oswald. My dad is a communist.
A lot of people say that.
Wait, they're showing it again. I don't believe that.
But what's a Die Hard?
They're gonna pay for this.
Who's gonna pay?
They are.
The shop didn't need no pay.
Oswald pays.
My dad says it's just a pay.
Well, they're all gonna pay for it this time. Every last one of them.
And the sum of both integers are. We've made an executive decision.
And what's that?
Everyone stays put.
I want my kid.
There's no need to panic, sir.
Tell that to my wife.
The children are safe here at school.
I will report you to the superintendent.
Do not make the kids panic.
You mean they don't even know?
Well, we've made no official announcement, no.
My kid has the right to know.
She'll know in due time, sir.
She needs to know now.
And then, just like that, things got worse.
I was on the plane, completely unnerved.
Joe, pick up your cell.
I want my kid.
There's no cause to further panic the students. Carry the two.
What's going on now?
Look at the TV.
They split the screen.
Hey, wait a minute. Everybody be quiet.
We kept doing math.
An X is to Y.
It touched my throat, and suddenly I realized my cross, the one that my mother gave me. I forgot it.
I was on my way out of the airport.
And then I was scared.
They had something planned on the runway.
I wore it for luck.
And then I realized I was going to miss my 11:30 meeting in LA.
I never took that cross off, except today.
So, who do I call? I mean, I could lose my job for this.
And then I knew something was terribly, terribly wrong.
I wonder if this Italian had a bomb.
Heather called me on my cell.
They're turning the plane around.
Are you in the air?
On the tarmac, we never took off.
Everyone's staring at me.
He could try to take the hostage.
She thinks I'm going to kill her.
Please leave me alone.
I can't take this anymore. Lady, do you hear me? I am Latino. You hear me? Latino.
Are you talking to me?
I'm talking to all of you.
Why are you singling me out?
Because you singled me out.
I didn't.
Are you even listening to me, lady? I'm from Monterrey, not Mecca. I'm a Mexican.
Sources are confirming. Now another development. There's been a third explosion, this time at the Pentagon. Repeat, there's an explosion at the Pentagon.
See, I told you they could hit something else.
The Pentagon?
Hello? Hello?
Tell him I can't talk right now.
She can't talk right now.
She'd better talk. Tell her I want my kid.
Joe, into your cell.
I want my kid.
I was the first one off the plane.
I thought about this man, I grew even boring.
I raced to the airport. The guards at the security machines seemed a little more cautious this time.
I wanted to get on the loudspeaker and say, hello, do you hear any sign of an Arab accent?
I raced off the plane, terrified. But once I got back on the ground, I wanted my money back.
What's wrong with you people? I'm an American too.
Pick up, Joe.
They freaking hung up on me.
Pick up, Joe.
What?
I've been trying to catch you.
they're keeping the kid in class, I'm gonna sue.
The square root of 474.
They've hit the Pentagon.
Oh no.
I've been listening to the radio.
I can't believe it.
Are you okay?
Yes, I sat next to a Middle Easterner on the plane though.
On the plane?
No, David, in the bathroom. What do you think? Of course on the plane.
It could have been a terrorist.
I know it says cancel this trip.
But we paid for it.
I don't care. I'm scared.
Me too. I don't want you on that plane anymore.
Let's get my money back.
Okay.
Okay. You stay here and I'll tell them that I want my money back and I'm not waiting.
Okay.
Okay.
We have an irate parent on every line. Hang up on them.
You can't do that.
We can't dismiss school without word from the superintendent.
This is a huge mistake.
It's my call.
All right, but I wash my hands of it.
Everyone hear that? It's my call.
I went to customer service.
I stayed at the TV.
Yes, I was in the flight to Los Angeles.
Yes, they counted all air traffic.
I beg your pardon.
Grounded? Of no further notice?
I want my money back.
Yes, well, let me see what I can do.
Don't just see, refund my money.
But if the plane takes off,
I don't want to be on it.
I don't know if we can refund your money.
Which part of what I'm saying don't you understand? I'm not traveling today.
They split the screen. On one side, New York. Burning, fire, smoke. And on the other, some other fire. Words crawl across the bottom of the screen, like they used to announce weather warnings. On one side, it said the Twin Towers. The other, Washington? I finally understood the danger. How could I have been so stupid before?
The computers are locked down.
Can't you refund?
Come on, we're leaving.
Wait, I want my money back.
They hit Washington too. This is a deliberate act of war.
My ticket.
Come on.
My baby was in school. I watched the couple rush away. I watched people race through the airport. People got in line for refunds. The boss called, and the boss's boss, they told us to stay right there. People needed us at our post.
I need my ticket back.
Are they shutting down the flights?
When is Superintendent.
The president's going to make another speech.
Did they turn out school?
That's my call.
But what about the parents that want to take their children home?
If they come up and get them,
We can't turn them away.
We have to keep discipline.
we have 5 minutes to develop.
I listened to the collapse.
I heard the collapse on the radio.
It's real to hear it being described. Unlike watching it over and over, the cliches abound. To hear the commentator try to describe what was happening as we listen, listening with only our imaginations, imagining the abject terror, the misery, the horror of the people as they watched, imagining how many people must be in the towers, how they went to work for a normal morning and were suddenly cut up in that, how a woman in one of the towers might have started off her day and reached down to feel the cross on her neck and realized it wasn't there the first time she ever forgot it. How trivial that must have felt before the explosions. Then how horrible to be stuck in the floors above or trapped trying to exit below and then reaching for that cross. That piece of joy, that religious symbol that has always given you hope and comfort. And it's gone.
The announcer tried to sound calm, impartial.
So the rest of the country would stay brave.
He talked to a correspondent.
He said, "What's that? What's that cloud of dust?"
The correspondent said, "It's gone.
What?
It's gone.
What's gone?
The tower.
What?
The entire tower has collapsed."
Did you say the entire tower?
Yes.
And just like that, the second one collapsed, completely disappeared.
The description of the second was softer, still, like he knew it was coming. He saw the great cloud of smoke, the great rush of people, a rumble, an earthquake, a voice in the wind. And then he said to us over the radio, "The World Trade Center is no more."
Oh my gosh, what's happening?
Look at them.
It's falling.
It can't be falling.
There's still people in there.
Please don't fall.
My mom was working in the building downtown.
It's World War III.
What if they bomb downtown?
Then there's gonna be a draft and we'll all go to war.
It's like Pearl Harbor or something.
My mom! Katie, my mom's gonna die.
You're being melodramatic.
No, I'm not. We're all gonna die.
We're all gonna die sometime.
I wanna go home.
Calm down.
Please, I wanna call my mom.
Nobody's calling anybody
Please, I
down.
wanna call my mom.
I want to talk to my daughter.
We've kept all the children in class for their own safety.
What about their rights?
Please, sir, just calm down.
We can't ring the bells without telling them something.
We act like it's a normal day.
It isn't a normal day.
Right, but we act like it is. Understood? For your homework, read pages 235 to 252. Work problems 8 through 21 and 36 to 16. Everybody just calm down. The bell's about to ring. Calm down, sweetie. Everything's okay. All right, ring the bell.
hired to my father's import shop. They were starting to adjust or said we got what we deserved. We should move back to Egypt and move Americans alone. That week, the city sent police to guard our mosque that night when we prayed. Armed guards to make sure we weren't killed while we prayed for peace. Mother? Yes, why aren't we Christians? Why aren't we Christians Muslim? I'm serious. So am I. They make fun of me at school. Of course they do. You're different. I don't want to be different. Being different makes you special. I don't want to be special. I want to be just like everybody else. Why do you wear that stupid prayer shawl? I'm serious. If God is so good, why do we have to stand out all the time? Pray for peace. Aren't they praying for peace too? Yes. And if they're praying for it, we're praying for it, why doesn't it come? It will. It will.
We saw the replay of the crashes when we got home.
They played it again and again.
Chilling.
Numbing.
They sent a crawl across the bottom of the screen.
A list of school closings.
I still had to teach English at the college that night.
A list of planes still in the air.
Rumors of the other hijackings.
I could have been up there.
Heather,
Hi, Mommy.
are you okay?
Yes, I sat next to an Arab on the plane, though.
Why did you get on that plane?
Because you said,
The president's here in Louisiana.
why?